Hey everyone, so I can't believe it's already time to do a May favorites video. This month went by so quickly. I feel like with Memorial Day being earlier this year than it normally is in past years, just made the month like fly by. I don't have that many products to talk about, but I did manage to find a couple of really solid favorites for this month. Starting off with makeup, this has been one of my favorite lipsticks for the month of May. I had been searching probably since like January to find a really nice petal pink lip color that was really comfortable to wear, that had a really nice formula to it. It wasn't drying or anything like that. It didn't bleed. And I found it in this. This is by Rimmel. It is part of the Kate Moss collection and is one of their lasting finish lipsticks. And this is in the number 33. It's what I have on right now. It's what I've had on most days in the month of May. I think I even had it on in my last video, but it's a really nice, really pretty, like milky pink color. You can see it's really pigmented. Just one swipe, it has a ton of color payoff. And if you've ever had one of these lipsticks before, they smell phenomenal. They smell like vanilla cherry. It's kind of like a sweet vanilla kind of smell, more on the side of sweet than warm, and they're just really nice to wear all day. I accidentally dropped mine the other day. Total klutz moment. Tragic. There's like huge dings in it and everything, but I'm gonna last with this until the very end. But really loved the formula on this. It goes on really creamy and smooth, and it does last for a really long time. I can eat a small snack or even have a drink of water and the color will stay on my lips for a long time, which is really nice. It's not a stain, so it won't leave like a weird remnants of color like just around the rim of your mouth like some stains can, and it won't just completely disappear on you like within 5 seconds of putting on. So I've really enjoyed this all month long. Next, for makeup favorites, this is also kind of like a face in general favorite because it is a makeup setting spray. It is the Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary. It's by Supergoop. What I love about this is it sets my makeup, it does make it last all day long, and it really mattifies. I can tend to get really oily in my T-zone, and this will keep me matte all day. It's starting to get really warm here, starting to feel more like summer. We've had temperatures in the 90s just about some days, and this has kept my makeup on, and it has kept me matte all day. One thing that I did notice, and I'm not sure if it's because the temperature is getting warmer or if it's because of the formulation in this, but I did notice after I put it on that my eyeshadow creased, and I think it might have something to do with the formulation of it combating with my eye primer. So be careful with that. Don't spray too much over your eye area because it could cause that to crease. So with this, you don't have to worry about it messing with your makeup. You don't have to worry about after you put your makeup on, what do you do if you want to have some sort of sun protection for the day. This takes care of all of that. One thing that is a bit difficult is normally spray tops, they'll have a little indent, and so you know where the front is and where it's facing because you will close your eyes and spray it on. This has a completely level top, so you kind of have to be aware of where it is, figure out your sight line, and then spray it. It is a fine mist. I'll see if you guys can see it. It does create a fine mist. It's really light. I do find it a little bit difficult to try and figure out or make sure that I cover all of my face, but so far no sunburns or anything like that, and I think this is just an ingenious product that you guys should all go out and try. Definitely, if you are someone who loves sun but also loves makeup, this is a great product for you guys to pick up and try. Next up, for hair, I always try out new dry shampoos. I try to extend washing my hair for as long as I can. I know washing your hair every day is not something that's good for you, but I find it really difficult to not. A lot of the times I'll do different athletic things, whether it's going for a run or playing in a soccer game, and so I'm forced to wash my hair every day. So if there's a chance where I don't have to, because my hair is used to being washed every day, it produces a lot more oil than for someone who doesn't. So what I found to help out in between washes is to use dry shampoo, and I've tried a couple, but this has been my favorite for the month of May. I had done some online research, I had done some Googling, finding out reviews and top ones that people have liked, and there were a lot of reviews on the Aveeno Pure Renewal Dry Shampoo, and I do really like this. It's a little bit, I don't want to say heavier of a formula, but it definitely does add texture to your hair, which helps gives it volume, which is great for second, third day hair, whatever you can, just to make it not look so limp and flat and weighed down. So this definitely adds a little bit of volume to my hair, and it smells so good. It has a really nice, fresh, clean smell, and it really does refreshen my hair. It takes out any like funky odors, you know, those like from sleeping or sitting in the sun all day, the kind of odors that can get built up in your hair. This definitely takes care of those. It's super quick. It's the same as, you know, most dry shampoos. You just spray it in, let it sit for a little while, and then comb it out, and your hair is refreshed. So I've definitely been loving this. I love that it's from Aveeno. They generally are more of a natural based company. This one says right on it that it's sulfate free, and it has active naturals in it. It says it also has seaweed extract, so they just use better ingredients, I like to think, than some of the other higher end or salon brands that you can get. One of my body favorites for the month of May has been a new natural deodorant that I have tried out. I really don't like the thought of all of the heavy chemicals that are in a lot of deodorants. All of the aluminum and things like that just aren't good for your body, and it's extremely difficult to find a natural deodorant that is also an effective deodorant. So this is something that actually my mom found, and she passed these on to me. Well, she didn't pass them on, that would be weird. She got them for me to try out this month, and I have surprisingly been loving it. These are just 2 small sample size, but they are called Primal Pit Paste. It's an interesting name, but it is a great product. So literally what it is a little tub of this paste. It's more of not like a gooey sticky paste, it's a baking soda based paste mixed with essential oils and other things like that. You literally will just take either, it comes with a small little popsicle stick. If you're comfortable doing it, you can just grab some with your finger or other things that you have around the house, depending on how sanitary you want to be. You take a small amount, you just put it on your underarms. It dries instantly. There's no gooey, sticky, gross feeling, and it lasts all day for me, which is really great. A lot of normally like natural deodorants and stuff, they tend to wear away really quickly. They don't have some of the longevity, lasting power as some of the more chemically derived deodorants do. And for some reason, these last all day. They have some interesting, more earthy scents to it. So I have them in Lemonade, which has a lemongrass oil in it. So it has a lemony, more lemongrass, earthy smell to it. But the smell that stays in these doesn't necessarily linger all day. So if you're not in love with it, it will fade, but it will still also not allow any of the bad odors from sweating and whatnot to come through. The other one that I have is Royal and Rogue. This one is definitely more earthy. I would say it's more like botanical fresh, if for lack of better words to describe it. But I do really love both of these. I love the product in general. If you guys want to check these out, I will leave a link in the description bar below, but it is just primalpitpaste.com, and I believe they have 9 different scents to choose from. And for a regular size, this is only 1/4 of an ounce. The regular size is a full 2 ounce, and it's like $8.95 for a full thing of it, and that's for something that's natural based and for something that works, and for that amount of product that you get, it's a really good buy. So I've been loving this all month long. I'm probably gonna be repurchasing this. It's becoming a holy grail product for me. My last favorite for the month of May is nails, and one of them is a product and one of them is a process. So I have been getting shellac manicures for probably 2 months now. I've started in April and I've continued it through May, but I've really been loving it this month, really been getting into it and getting creative with it. But one of the things that can happen because of the acetone that is used to take the product off, and a lot of times they have to use other drying agents just to make sure that the product sticks onto your nail. I have been using this cuticle oil by Essie. It is the apricot one, and after I get my manicure, when I get home the next day or things like that, I'll take this and I'll just apply it to the base of my fingers, just let it soak in, rub it in, and then just go on about my day. I also have been liking to use this. I take off my manicure myself. I have a container of acetone. I'll just wrap them in foil and everything, and I'll take them off myself. And so after I take them off, I will just take this and paint it on like nail polish, and I will let the oil just sit on my nails so that they really soak in the moisture and the nutrients, and it just helps keep them healthy and fresh in between when I get the manicures done. It's really been helping out my nails this month. They are stronger than they have ever been. I tend to have more weak nails that can tend to peel, so this has really been great. I've been loving it all month. It's really saved my nails. And lastly is the manicure itself. So I just got these ones done. I love them for summer and for the warmer months that are coming up. I think they're so cute. Little watermelon detail on them, and they've been fantastic. And since shellac manicures last at least 2 weeks, if not longer, I have been loving them all month long. So those are all of the products that I have been loving for the month of May. Let me know what you guys have been loving for the month of May, and if there's any new products that I should be checking out. I'm looking forward to this summer. A lot of companies are starting to come out with a lot of new products, and there's going to be a lot to try. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos or not by either leaving me a comment down below or hitting the thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.